Guys, it's the XC60 project here today, and today we're doing an oil change on a P2. This is the 5-cylinder P2. Today's video is going to be how to do an oil change on a 5-cylinder P2. So my engine is the B5234T3. It's the 2.3 liter turbocharged inline 5. All the inline 5 engines on the P2 platform are going to be the same to do an oil change day. Today we're doing with liquid moly, the Moly Gen. It's green. I used it last time. It's good on price on Rock Auto. Also, we'll be changing the filter. Now, what you need to do this oil change is you need an oil filter, a 17 mil socket or wrench to crack the drain plug A, and you also need a Volvo special tool, or if there's a universal tool that's made, oil filter wrench. This is to crack the oil filter housing underneath the car. I've already cracked the drain plug loose. We just gotta drain it, put in the pan, and then do the filter, and then we're good to go, eh? So underneath the car, I've cracked the drain plug loose. We're just going to pull it out. And there is going to be a washer on the drain plug, the crush washer, and you're going to want to replace that every time. And your filter is just right over right there. That black circle, that's where your filter, and we're going to crack that next once all the oil has drained. You want to make sure you hold your oil fill cap and your drain plug and your dipstick, extra air moving in, and that all the oil can drain out. So once the oil is all drained out, I just put the drain plug back in, hand tighten it just so that it was in there and we don't have oil going all over the place. You can get to your filter, and all this is a oil filter socket on the 3/8 ratchet. This is the Volvo special one. I want to make sure it's nice and snug. I believe that one slipped. Yeah. Come on. Alright, once you get it loose, now when you do this, oil is going to most likely just splash all over the place because it is upside down. There we go. And then out to swap filters. So before I start to put the new filter in, what I like to do is just spray it with some brake clean to clean out any old gunk if there is inside. Now for your new filter. Now there's an O-ring on the housing right there. So what you're going to do is take your pick or screwdriver, and you're going to get the O-ring off. Once you put your new filter in and your new O-ring in, what you want to do for the filter is you're just going to push into it until you hear it click. Then what you can do is you can put your ratchet on it. If you install your filter, Now you don't want to reef on it because then you'll never get it off, eh? You basically just want to go until she don't move no more. And then once that's off, now you fill her up with oil. Tighten down your drain plug, which is a 17 mil. And then we're going to fill her up. Check for leaks. Run her a bit. Make sure there's no leaks. And then check the level and we're good to go. Once you have filled up your car with oil, and so always make sure to check your engine code and what engine you have, because every engine takes a different amount of oil. The B5234T3 takes 6.1 quarts of oil, and you always want to put a little bit extra in there just so that the filter absorbs some, that you're at the right level after you start it. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to run the car, open the garage door, run it for just a minute, max a minute or two, and then we're going to check for leaks, and then when it's all good, we're going to check the level at the end, Car is running. We want to make sure we go and check for some leaks underneath it. And that's old, so we're not worried about that. Nothing to worry about on this, on the drain plug. Here it's all old yucky stuff, and we are good. So we know that we have 0 leaks, so now we're just going to shut the car off and check the level again, and if it's not good, add oil. If it is, we're good to go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. There's going to be more P2 content coming and more P3 content coming once Lexi is done,